Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and when I say welcome back, I mean welcome back, because it's been a while. And on this channel, we talk about gut health, weight loss procedures, all things medical, but today we're going to be talking about TikToks, and more specifically, medical TikToks, and even more specifically, my TikToks. Yes, I've been on TikTok for quite some time now, since September of last year. I like to pride myself in saying that I was one of the first doctors on TikTok, I think. So for those of you who've been following me for quite a while, thank you so much. And for those of you who aren't, well, check me out on there. Now, for those of you new to the channel, my name is Austin Chang. I am board certified in internal medicine, gastroenterology, and obesity medicine, which is why I talk about a lot of gut health and weight loss procedures and other things digestive health related. But today, we're gonna focus on TikTok. One of my other professional roles actually is in social media and medicine, and utilizing social media to put out more accurate health information. And actually, I have an official role in the 14 hospital system where I work, where I am the lead physician of social media for the whole hospital network, and I also have a nonprofit organization that I started, the Association for Healthcare Social Media, where we help other health professionals use social media to spread the good word about accurate health information. Which is part of the reason why I have this YouTube channel and why you can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. So since I've been on TikTok for some time, I have had a couple of videos over the course of the past year that have gone quote unquote viral, and I guess my definition of that is maybe 1 million views or more. So I've picked out 5 TikToks out of that group to share with you today and to react to, because it's been a while actually since I've seen some of these, because I make on average maybe 1 to 2 TikToks a day. And so that's hundreds of TikToks over the past year. All right, so without further ado, let's get into reacting to some TikToks. All right, so here is the first one. Alright, so that video was about the different locations in the abdomen where pain can often happen. And if you look very closely, I actually label what each of those regions of the abdomen are called. Now, it's a really general overview of what potentially could be causing pain in each of these areas. Definitely not specific. I see patients all the time who have pain in certain places that are unexpected and not necessarily near where the problem actually is. But in general, that's part of the art of medicine, is being able to do a physical exam and potentially identify clues that might tell us where the disease is, where the problem is that we need to help fix. This is by far my most popular video on TikTok. It's gotten 3.6 million views. And I think that people always wonder, when I have belly pain, what's going on? Is it the appendix? Is it the gallbladder? Is it my stomach? So for instance, in the right upper quadrant here, it's where the gallbladder is located. Often people with gallstones or gallbladder attacks can experience pain here. And people who are having appendix issues like appendicitis, the inflammation of the appendix, that's in the right lower quadrant, further down near the pelvis. And of course, there are some organs that are spread all around the abdomen. The colon runs across basically the left side, the upper part of the abdomen, and down the right side. And things like constipation can potentially cause pain at any point along the colon. Of course, if you're experiencing any abdominal pain, please go ask your doctor. Everyone has a little bit of a different situation, and what might be happening to one person might be very different from what you're experiencing. All right, moving on to the next TikTok. See, that TikTok was specifically talking about how long the coronavirus stays on various surfaces. Now, I made that TikTok much earlier in the year when the pandemic was just unfolding, and this was based on some information from the New England Journal of Medicine, the top medical journal. And this again is one of the main reasons why I'm on social media, and us as medical professionals are able to tell which medical journals are more reputable and reliable, and so that information was coming from the New England Journal of Medicine. Of course, as we've seen throughout this pandemic, This is a new virus to us all over the past year, and so we've been learning so much about it, and some of that information does change over time. Either way, I jumped on this trend, made it my own. I heard that swishing noise, and I basically turned it into me wiping a surface, which I thought was pretty fun. And you know, it was one of those things that I just thought of on the fly, and it seemed to really work because it ended up getting close to 3 million views. Okay, on to the next TikTok. Check out my favorite procedure. It's this Scarless weight loss procedure where I go into the stomach from the mouth, place a row of stitches to shrink down the stomach. Unlike the surgical sleeve, none of the stomach is cut out. Okay, like all of these TikToks, it's super quick, super brief. You might not even have caught all the text, but you can watch it again to actually see everything that I wrote down. But basically, I'm talking about a weight loss procedure that we do where we can go through the mouth into the stomach and sew down the stomach to 1/3 of its original size to help people lose weight. If you want to learn more about this type of procedure, I actually made several YouTube videos about it before. I'll link one of them up here. And you know, this is a really helpful procedure, and it's kind of a shame that not that many people know about it because some of these more novel medical techniques and medical procedures just don't get the marketing budget that allow them to be widely publicized to the general public. So that's where I come in. That's what I was hoping to do with this TikTok, is spread the word about a great procedure for people who have tried to lose weight, tried multiple things that have never worked, and potentially really need a procedure to lose weight because they need another surgery or they want to get off certain medications, one to help treat their high blood pressure or diabetes. So that one did really well, and I ended up seeing a couple patients in the office because they actually saw this TikTok, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now moving on to number 4, here we go. All right, so this TikTok is talking about what we do in the office and the hospital setting to reduce stigma towards patients suffering from obesity. And what we can do, as you saw, are having appropriately sized furniture, having private areas, appropriately sized gowns, because really when it comes to medical conditions, there's no judgment at all. Our priority as medical professionals is to help treat whatever condition people are suffering from. And as you can imagine, this is something that is totally underappreciated in medicine. It's not something that we're often taught in medical school, and it was because of my obesity medicine training that I was also enlightened to the fact that people are suffering from this type of stigma and what we can do to help it out. And I don't know how you all feel about this, maybe you can let me know in the comment section below, but I'm very hyper aware of how I communicate with my patients, particularly patients who are suffering from obesity. So if you haven't noticed, I keep saying patients who are suffering from obesity rather than saying obese patients, because really we're not describing a patient based on their disease. A patient is a human being who happens to be suffering from a disease or a condition. Okay, so without further ado, the 5th and final TikTok for this video. I personally love this TikTok. This is one of my favorites. So this TikTok is talking about the fact that not everyone has the luxury or the ability to go outside and exercise because of their environment. You often hear doctors say you gotta eat healthy and exercise, and the fact of the matter is that not everyone out there is able to do so easily. It drives home the public health concept of social determinants of health. So we often talk about how genetics or what we eat can contribute to various medical conditions that we have, but there are also a lot of environmental conditions that we have to be aware of, whether it's people's financial well-being, whether it's their physical environments, whether or not it's safe for them to go outside, whether or not they have access to healthcare, to healthy food. And I remember when I heard this audio and the trend that was going with it, and I heard that phrase about walking in the neighborhood, and I was like, this is totally what I'm gonna make with this. And this, I think, is the only example out of the 5 I'm showing you today where I'm actually kind of doing a dance. So for those of you who don't know, yes, I participate in all the skits and all the dances that go along with some of these trends. So yes, I said I would only go over 5 videos, but I'll show you another one just for the heck of it. So this TikTok didn't quite go as viral, but you can see what I wrote there, that I never imagined any med school professor one day dancing online on TikTok, and let alone it being me. And truth be told, I never danced in public until I joined TikTok literally last year. And I don't know what possessed me, but I guess I saw that everyone was doing dances, and I figured, you know, I'm gonna try it out too and see how it sticks. And you know, a lot of the stuff that I was doing from the beginning was a little cringeworthy, but I figured if it's entertaining and people like it and I'm getting good feedback, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And to this day, I love doing it. I've gotten better, I think. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. And if you guys wanna check out more of my TikToks, please be sure to follow me. My handle is the same on all of my social media platforms, Austin Chang MD. Alright, if you like this video, I do have other viral TikToks that I would love to react to, so please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe as well. And let me know if you've ever seen me on TikTok. I love meeting new people off of these platforms, so please don't hesitate to say hi. Alright, that's it for today's video. I know it's been a while since I've been uploading on YouTube. I mean, you can even see, like, it's December and I've got my tree set up now. Can't believe this year's just flown by. And as a final note, I want to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday because, you know, with the pandemic that's going on, I'm certainly seeing it firsthand in the hospital as the numbers are rising, as our hospitals are filling up, and there is hope on the horizon with approval of vaccines and things like that. So please stay safe out there. I know it's been a difficult year for everyone. And so please stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay healthy until then. Bye.